Thank you so much for trusting and taking part in Watermind. What is the meaning of art in your life? Go back to what inspired you to be interested in art. I feel it is already there within us, and we just need time and space to polish it. Just begin your flow because you love looking at life, you love spontaneity, you love to express something that is deep within you. How big and how small is completely relative. Now may I ask you to move that dot A to point B. So the line has recorded your emotion. Say if your line was free flowing, creating a transition space from a very active mind to a focused mind. How do the irony of learning art is, we go through certain kind of discipline just to free ourselves of your breath with each line. Become aware of your thoughts, become aware of sensation in your body. Intensity with which I used to watch, I remember I would used to sit for hours together in front of the mountains or the trees and look at each speck of the mountain. And the third level of lens is an emotional state where we carry a certain emotion, and maybe at some point you would be able to look at something, a leaf, without trying to call it a leaf. I also use 600 GSM whenever I'm painting in bigger surface like A0 size. This is the way we transition into a zone of work. Kind of dilutes the color, affects the purity of the color, purity of the hue. You take rainbow colors and convert them into tones based on their values. I'm introducing yellow here. You can introduce as many colors as you wish, like the colors that you see on the sky. And now I'm introducing a bit of violet on top of this. Removing the excess water at the bottom, hold it in that angle for a lot of time. And just touching gently and sit with that space so that the thoughts come like passing clouds. You are sitting with the sky. We are going to explore the most exciting part of watercolor, which is wet on wet. So it's very much beyond the visual sense, texture kind of touches immediately the moment ice goes onto the surface. Salt basically absorbs water and it is going to create beautiful textures. Try and pull out some interesting frames out of it. Interesting to put them together and see what you can make out of it. Highlights of the moonlight on the boat. Play around with these beautiful textures and blendings that you had created throughout these previous sessions. How your perception is changing with the focus being changed. It is above the vantage point. You see the lines coming down towards the vantage point. The snail will be about 1 inch from the ground level, and that's the picture plane. So its snail is also going to look at a 2-point perspective. Imagine if the light source has come down very high. Now I'm projecting the orthogonal lines from the light. Highlights, we have form shadow, we have core shadow, we have cast shadow and an occult shadow. The change in direction of the light and intensity of light will bring about a lot of play in the shadows. See how interesting it is to paint the same landscape and in different moods and different colors. Start adding few darks here and there, and to see the sharp highlights wherever there's no water. Shadows are again key. You assume light coming from one direction. Because I was painting outdoor, the paper was drying very fast, and the play of sunlight was very unpredictable. So I take this as an opportunity to become aware of the sounds around me. Use a flat brush to do this. Kind of bring the make the viewer look in a certain way. I'm mixing a bit of Pines Grey and black over this. Again, I'm working on the background. So especially near the eyes, around the eyes, working with the muzzles. Notice how as the painting is progressing, the colors are flowing in very, very well, because I've not kept the blank, the paper tilted. So it was a big learning for me as well doing this entire series. You stay connected with your own self, you stay ignited, you stay inspired. Thank you so much.